Hey everyone, welcome to Styx Rift. I'm William Barba. I'm going to be the game master for this adventure. It's heavily inspired in Call of Cthulhu, but the events happened around 2005, so it is a modern setup. There's really not much more to say about the environment. That's basically the introduction I gave to the players. And there's a lot of mystery, there's a lot of weird things going on, but you're going to see for yourself. So let's just introduce to our players. Well, we have the first character played by Fred. His name is Fred as well. And we also have Henry, that's going to be played by Andrew. We have Melian, played by Annie. We have Eve, played by Julian. We have Axiom, played by Costa. And we have Silas, played by Nathan. So these are all the characters. They're going to introduce themselves. I hope you'll all enjoy. Let's get to it. Harry,
okay, hell yeah.
You just found a good spot, man. It is countryside. You found this pole here that has like internet, like with a good bandwidth. You were able to steal a good connection. You just parked your van right there. There is no one around, and you have your camera loaded. So what were you doing?
What was I doing?
Yeah.
I mean, the only reason Henry would be out, I guess the forum was Deadlink. The only reason Henry would be out here is because he heard rumors on Deadlink that there was evidence out. So Henry's out here to capture some evidence.
Right. So you spend the whole night doing stuff. You have your camera loaded. So you go to your computer. You start unpacking your stuff. Just putting your files there on your computer. You put your music on. Just to chill it out.
Hell yeah.
And something starts bugging your ears.
My ears? Oh, what the hell is that? Like a ringing or more like an itch?
There's like a bit going on.
Oh, okay, I hear the beep. Oh, so something's fucking broken. Okay, Henry's gonna start checking to make sure shit's not broken in the van. Because, that's the norm.
Alright, so you start checking, and then you notice this EMF, it's actually beeping. You have like a frequency monitor next to your radio. And once you get here, you feel the code. This is actually pretty cold. And what do you do?
Okay. No, I mean, Henry knows what these mean. Henry knows what these signs mean. It's evidence time, baby. We're ready to go. Screw being hungry. Henry wants that moolah. So I guess Henry's going to grab his equipment, like scramble to grab, his standard set of equipment and I guess pop out of the van ready to go. Man, he's money. We got the upload spot. We're good to go.
So you notice your thermometer there. You have a portable thermometer with you there all the time, and this is marking minus 7.6 Celsius. This EMF readings, they have a pattern. You never saw anything like that.
Okay. Then we're gonna pop up and immediately start recording. Henry pops open his camera. All right, hello everybody. This one's going to be real quick. We've got the strongest evidence we've ever seen. Let me double check my thermometer. We got -7 right now. We've got some patterns going on in this EMF. We're gonna get our shit going. We're gonna go outside. We're gonna catch some fucking content, baby. Let's go. I'm not sure what we're gonna do here, Spectres. I'm gonna cut it here, and I'll pick back up when we can find more concrete evidence. But something is happening. Okay, so yeah, then we're gonna go back in the van and immediately post on Dead Note.
Deadlink.
Deadlink.
Yeah.
The post is gonna be titled "Best Evidence I've Got Yet." Gonna upload, what we recorded earlier, and then just a quick little summary of what we got. So we got findings of super low temperature, pattern, EMF readings that are following a predictable pattern. And then just a little rough summary of the route I took around where I am, and then, we're getting strong readings. Can't find a discernible source. Does anyone know what's going on or know the area better? And then as much of a blurb as I can give about myself.
Harry.
Hello.
Hello,
Silas.
dear Harry. I would like to ask you where, because I'm typing, right? I like typing with one finger only, because I'm pretty old.
Types everything like an
I
email.
would like to ask you, where is the location in which you measured all of those gizmos?
All of those gizmos? So my rough location is, in certain coordinates of where we are.
In Canada. Yeah, no, you're next to Ottawa. You're probably like 300 kilometers away from Ottawa in the road. Rafael makes a post and it says, "Hey guys, I counted the beeps. Every beep has like an interval, and this is the number that I found."
6.
And then he says that, it says that's
But 4497602.
this is the number of bips.
Cool.
So Raphael, is that 4 seconds between a beep, or that's 4 beeps? What are the numbers
You can
for the
see
seconds?
you can see it bips every second, and then it has a pause, and the wave keeps there, and then it beeps 4 times, and then it flattens and turns off, and then beeps 4 times again, flattens, and then it beeps 9 times, flattens. There's like a small thing there that doesn't bip. There is like a wave change. It doesn't bip.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Is there
Yeah,
any
so-
correlation between the numbers and his longitude, latitude position on the map?
That's what I was thinking, but they don't look like coordinates. It's like 7.
So this is what I found. The 4 goes up. The 4 goes up again. The 9 goes up again. The 7 goes down. The 6 goes down. The 0, the 10 is flat.
Yeah.
And then it goes down again to 2.
The waveform.
Yeah.
I go to my globe there. See the globe that I have on my
Sure.
shelf. I
Yep.
check if what is the latitude, longitude coordinations in which Henry is right now ish, and try to correlate with those numbers. There is any relation at all?
Okay, let me check here. Henry is right here. Okay. Henry's latitude, it's around 45.3 and minus 75.33.
To the
So
map.
Really?
yeah, it's more or less this much. This is just a random spot I got there.
Jeez.
This is give or take where he is. In the Dunning Road.
Okay.
And he's in the middle of a cornfield.
Basically, yeah.
If these are coordinates, 44.9 and negative 76.02, it's not too far from where you are.
Oh, I see. It is coordinates. It's
It-
just very, very rough coordinates.
Smith Falls, Ontario.
I know where Smith Falls is.
Oh, back then they had the chocolate factory there. Oh, we're going to the chocolate factory
Yeah.
to try, I
Rafael.
guess. I don't know how radio frequencies work. Is 44 point
Yeah, you tune to
9
45.9,
kilohertz?
and this is what you hear.
What does that
Rafael, you're on to something. I immediately respond with Rafael, you're on to something. I heard a sketchy voice.
What happens if
Can
you
I-
go to 76.2?
76.2 gives you this.
0.02.
Did you say, gosh damn it?
It's
That's what I heard.
Silas, you understand those words. They're Portuguese. Actually.
Is it reverse Portuguese?
Nope.
So the reverse part was just a distraction.
I don't understand anything. I was meant to understand this.
Yes, you understand visava, arcaico, e pechinchando. 3 words.
Okay.
Axiom, you were in the military. You heard of something, a way to communicate locations using 3 words.
It is the exact same location, William Street and Market Street.
Yes. So you find exactly that location.
It
And Eve,
Yeah.
you understand what
Whoa.
the other audio says. It says Scott vanished.
Scott vanished?
Yes.
Oh, I heard it was gosh darn it.
Yeah.
I also heard gosh darn it.
And well, searching around as you guys were, this region and stuff, what pops out to you guys is it's news that came out like from this local place,
Yeah.
and this is what you see.
Oh. Oh, damn. Fucking hold on a minute. Look at this
Ooh.
man's shirt.
Maple stripe with a beaver. Let's go.
Some axes
Maple.
of beaver. It's incredible. Also, because this is 2005, it's really nice to know that this article is not behind a paywall.
Yay! Local news. 2005.
So
All
this
right,
is not Joseph. This
No,
is-
Joseph was the witness.
Joseph was the witness. This guy maybe
Ah,
Scott.
this definitely has to be Scott then.
Yeah.
No, this is a picture from Joseph.
Oh,
Yeah, if
Okay.
it's not clear,
Oh.
my bad. This is Joseph. This is a picture from the witness because the other one just vanished, right?
yeah. So Scott vanished.
Person who managed is Scott.
Joseph is the witness. This is Joseph. I mean, we gotta tell Henry to go to Smith.
Smith Falls and check out the black spot.
I mean, while we're waiting, I suppose Eve is gonna like start putting together the ideas into some sort of narrative for this book, like a few rough pages.
Okay. Doing your writing it down, Eve.
Yeah.
You mention this Joseph, and you find his shirt funny.
I
And
do find this shirt funny. Hell yeah.
yeah, and you decide to understand what Maple Strike is.
That's a great idea for me.
And when you start searching, you quickly find that Maple Strike, it's actually a Counter-Strike team. And they are sponsored by a LAN house called Voltage Zone, and that's the little lightning that you see up there.
Sick, dude. What? Okay.
And when you look for this Voltage Zone, you see that's a couple blocks away from where that happened.
All right, I'm gonna put that information into Deadlink. Deadlink. Sorry.
Type it out. Type it out. Put it in the chat.
And you can find that Joseph was one of the players. So, Harry, you got here to the corner, that very same corner, between. Let me stop this token from spinning. You don't see anything unusual, except like a darker mark in the asphalt, like right in the
Okay,
here.
so that's the corner.
And that's like
What's
the
it?
exact location you got. So, Harry, you see what Eve posted about the cyber cafe.
Yep.
And
Henry
you
has made a post in response.
yeah, you just ask around. You can easily find voltage zone,
Sick. Okay.
and then you get in. It's not a big place.
Is it open?
It is open, yeah.
Nice.
So it is open. It's not big, but it's a decent size. It has like a weird smell, like air conditioning with like a little of body odor.
Nerds and Mountain
Gamer
Dew.
boys.
Yeah, some Cheetos around, and there's a bunch of people playing there, a bunch of kids.
Yeah, Henry's gonna look around for it. Just how many people are wearing the Maple Strike shirts? And he'll even ask about the Maple Strike team, I guess.
Yeah, you see 4 people there playing with those shirts.
Okay. And they're actively playing right now?
Yeah, they are. They're just like yelling to each other, saying, "Hey, you noob! Take this headshot." They're just like messing around, and you see the scores.
Okay, so it's like they're not seriously scrumming.
They are playing real hard. Like they're playing like the 4 of them plus an extra dude, and they're just smashing the other team because they're just a bunch of dudes, and they're kind of semi-pro team. They're just like wiping them out.
Just dunking on the peons. All right. Henry's gonna, clap and share and try to pretend to be fitting in with them a little bit to. Not
They
be so
just look at
creepy.
each other like, "That's this old dude here, man. Kind of weird."
Yeah, like a 35-year-old would be like, "Hello, fellow kids."
Do you guys like ghosts?
I'm not a cop. Can you tell me about that guy that went missing? Yeah, aside from, walk up with a friendly, "Hey, kids."
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sort of new to the area. I did see the local news. Other people were telling me it was kind of made up, but you guys know what's going on with this whole missing person and Joseph going crazy? Sounds crazy.
Yeah, well, Joseph was kind of off, actually. We were playing around here, like we were just like overnight playing, and he decided to go home, and like he didn't come back. Like he was supposed to be here, actually. We're supposed to be beating the ass out of this case here.
Does this LAN house never close down? How do they play overnight? That's crazy.
Man, that's a regular
Smith's
thing.
Falls gets wild, man. You
Man,
never
right?
been to Smith's Fall. Oh, all right. That kind of sucks.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, we can check with his
Does
number.
Joseph normally come by here? Do you guys know where Joseph
Yeah.
lives? I'm just curious.
Ah,
It sounds like a fucking child predator, man.
I'm not sure, but his Sim's online. Why don't you talk to him?
Oh, he's online. Can I get his gamer handle?
Gamer handle about his email and talk to him.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. Sorry to
Like
be
2005,
weird.
freely giving away email? Yeah, that's the time. Who cares?
Yeah. Henry's also, I'm a bit of a ghost hunter. I got to follow up on this. I'm an investigative reporter. That's all that's all that's going on here. So if you guys
Should've left.
know anything or want to talk, let me know. But if
They
not,
just look at each other's
great.
like, really? And then hear someone's whispering like, "Shit, sounds like a child predator. We should send it over Joseph. That would be funny." It's like, yeah. Give me his email. Yeah. No, sure. Like here, like and you just like go to the desk there, like have some pen and paper, just write down the email and hand this over to you.
Sweet. Thanks so much, homies. I'm gonna.
You can make like a group chat and add Joseph.
Oh yeah, you can aim him.
Ooh.
So just for the sake of facilitating the conversation, you have a group chat. And what do you say?
I'm going to explain that I'm an author. He may have heard some of my books, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to say that I'm writing a new book. And I saw the article from the Smiths Falls News. And I'd like to really... What?
The Gazette.
Yes, the Smiths Falls Gazette. And I'd really like to hear more information about what happened as inspiration for one of the stories in my book.
Like, that was fucking terrible, guys. You have no fucking idea. Like, I don't know what to see. I don't know, it's all, man. Like, fuck. Huh. I was just going home, you know, like 3 at 8 a.m. already. It's like it's fucking late already, and but like you know, like they like playing overnight there, and I was just tired enough to go home, and then I don't want to talk about that, but I don't. You know what? I had my phone. They had like a flip phone.
Sick.
I just saw this guy like super crazy
BlackBerry.
running around the street, and all of a sudden he starts like shouting things that I didn't quite get what it was, but I thought it would be funny. Like it's just like some crazy dude, and I put my phone on and recorded that, and I didn't show anyone that because fuck me, like all of a sudden just like shadows all around and like flash of light, and they were gone. Him, whatever was there. Fuck, man. I don't know what happened.
Can I, so inevitably we're gonna meet whatever the source of this nonsense was. So can I cast Narrative Anchor so that the next time we do meet this thing, we'd all...
You
don't all
didn't
go
see
for-
anything. You didn't
No?
see anything.
Okay. Because I didn't see it? Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Is this a group chat or whatever? Or
Yeah, everyone can.
Yeah. So
participate.
I don't have to relay this information. to
Joseph,
everybody.
sometimes we have these close encounters with evil, right? The important thing is that you be on God's side of things. Go to your church, pray. That's an important moment for you for protection. And for the future,
Church?
but we can try to help you out as well, especially if you collaborate with us. So we might need a copy of that video that you have, so we can properly investigate and identify this demon.
I don't want to see it again. You know what? Okay.
Don't worry not. You know what? Let's pray together now.
Oh, okay.
Right?
And I start
Pray over
praying
a group
with
chat.
Joseph. Joseph, you know that your name is already blessed, right?
Okay. Make a roll, man. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Okay.
Very
you can
true to the
try-
character.
What is your role?
Let me see here. So you have fast talk and you have.
I have charm,
Hypnosis.
fast talk,
You know what? He is willing here, so try hypnosis.
Willing.
Yeah, he's really scared and open to everything. Holy fuck, man! Okay, you roll a 7.
Oh. That's very good.
That's an extreme.
God is on your
He's my
side.
bitch now.
He's feeling much better after you
Exorcism
It's
over
a-
the internet.
you know. You know, I don't know who you are, but that. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Where are you sneaking up to there, huh?
Okay. So I don't want to see that again. I will upload a video to you guys on Mega Upload. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Take it
Mega
perfect. Thank
upload.
Okay. And okay, just a minute. Start writing it up. And just no, he said okay, the upload
over?
finish. And then right before he pasting the link, it's just like he was mashing his hand on the keyboard. He just got that message, and he's gone. He's offline.
Oh, we're gonna have to hack into his account.
No, you just gotta go to his house. Just go to the kid's house. Take his computer. I mean, well, you're there.
Do we still have his random characters? I'm just gonna try them as password.
No, he just smashed like the keyboard. So you go to Mega Upload, and then you try that as a password. It doesn't work, and well, there's like forget your password link.
But that means we have to hack into his email.
You click there, and what you see is not a recovery by email. It's a recovery by a security question.
Oh.
And
Okay.
this is the question that you see.
Oh. Oh boy.
I will paste it here as well, just so it shows it.
What the fuck is wrong with this kid? That's a security question.
That's a security question. It's like an open security question.
There are music letters or something.
You're asking me?
Oh, that's Matrix.
That is the main.
Okay, it's Books and Matrix.
The third quote is
Get him.
Eve is very well read. So Eve knows the books that these came from. Let's say.
book?
The third quote came from Fight Club by Chuck Palahniuk.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The second quote came
Kid is
from
into movies, guys.
Mm-hmm.
But it's movies, not the books.
Is it a director or an actor? What's the first one?
Matrix.
Is it? Is that supposed to be the Oracle's quote?
It's Morpheus apparently. That's what.
Yeah, that's what Morpheus says to
When-
Neo.
When he's going to pick the red pill or the blue pill, yeah.
Okay.
All about this word.
Just one word.
Yeah, one word.
Ah.
What do those three movies have in common? The Matrix, Lord of the Rings, and Fight Club. Is the answer choice?
You're gonna try that?
We're in the group chat. We're talking right
Yeah.
now.
I'm
You try
technically
choice.
at work.
And you get a password back. You log into account.
There you are.
Well done.
And then going back here to the Deadlink, you start playing a video. And I want everyone to roll a spot hidden in the meantime. But all you see is just like this shaky cell phone, like really low quality. And you see like this guy running around the street. He starts like touching the floor and moving things around. And then shadow, like a big shadow, comes over him. And it flashes and they're all gone. And they just hear like Joseph screaming, Malefaire. You see, for you in your computer, it freezes right at like before the end of the video. like a couple seconds before the end of the video, it freezes into a frame, and you see something. A weird mark on the screen that's not attached to anything. Like, it's in the video, it's part of the video, but like, kind of weird red symbol shows up in your face. And then you mark exactly the second where that happens. And this is what you see.
Oh, incredible.
Everyone sees this. And then all of a sudden, everything around you guys starts moving. But you're still. A word.
I'm not feeling so good.
A word comes to your mind. It's not a word that you can say. It's not a word that you understand. But you're all compelled to say this word out loud.
I feel like
And then you can't resist. You just say the word. And this happens exactly at the same moment everywhere in the world. Anywhere you are. And you have a real sense of fear. And you see the world moving around and seems like nothing is actually there. You have one round to pick up anything you want from whatever you are. Whatever you're carrying, you can grab anything else. You feel an urge for danger. Like you feel the danger coming. So you guys just reach out for anything that makes you feel more comfortable. And you feel that, and all of a sudden, everything vanishes. You can't touch anything. You can't smell anything. You can't see anything. And you feel, though, that you were moving, but you're still. And you just feel a hit on your stomach when everyone lands right here.
Oh, shit.
And everyone
that's so cool.
that was reading those posts,
Nice.
it's now facing off each other
What's the
in
word?
a place. You can't replicate that. You can't say that.
Oh.
And now everyone here is in the same place. And Henry, you kind of recognize this corner. It is basically the same corner.
Yeah, this
Where
is
you
where the
saw
dark
this-
stain was.
Exactly.
Okay, Henry's gonna
You
immediately
can't
whip out his
see
camera.
anything around you for miles. Like there is like this low light that's covering everything, and that's nothing else. You seem to be in a complete void. And that's what we wrap it up for today.
Oh, you bastard! Okay, well done,
Nice.
dude. This is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, guys.
Love it.
Yeah,